Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. Another story for yins guys that I heard on the TV news and brought you up some articles to show you. This dude got sentenced to 3,000 years. Wow, 3,000 years. That's 3 millennia. I didn't know they can do that. Well, the reason why they did it, I never heard of people getting like 100 years in jail or 100 something, I don't know, but yeah, 3,000, evidently, yeah, not fake news. Guy in Pennsylvania. And the reason why he got 3,000 years, I guess I wondered, what the hell's the point? But yes, actually on my TV news, I heard there's 3,000 years. They added up all the things he did, all the offenses, all the counts, and they can do that. It's the first I heard of it in my area, but the guy is a disgusting, beyond disgusting of a scumbag. This guy is, garbage is valuable compared to this guy's life. Pretty much. Matter of fact, a squirt of piss is highly valuable compared to the life of this piece of shit. I'm telling you what, like, yeah, I think it's disgusting. I think over a period of something like 6 years, like he was like raping kids or raping his kids. Very disgusting individual. You can read the article, don't want to talk about it, but yeah, child sex abuse, child rape, and all that. Biggest piece of garbage. And these are the kind of people that, the ones only that were caught. Shit like this probably been going on for hundreds of years, you know, when this country was young and nobody was doing nothing about it, but that's like another story. You can only imagine. We ought to do with pieces of shit like this, yeah, you should put in general population anyway, that the rule should be don't cause his death. Make his life as miserable as possible. But pieces of shit like that, you know what they needed to have done with them? Tie them to a damn chair and duct tape a kazoo or a harmonica in their mouth and whip them in the groin with an extension cord, electrical extension cord or something that really stings. Whip them in the damn groin with that damn thing, you know, and add lashes for each time they whimper. But then here's another idea too, you know, you take bunches of guys like this, these pedophiles, these disgusting individuals, what you do, you make yourself a pedo pipe organ, you know what I mean? What you do is you take each length of pipe, you maybe like bolt it to a wall, like different lengths of pipe, and then bolt it to the wall behind them. When you have them tied to chairs, right? Bolt it to the wall, and then you have them tied to the chairs right in front of the wall, right? Then you take maybe some kind of metal brass flex hose or something because it's flexible that you use. Put like for each one, put it in the end, one end in the end of the hose. I mean, one end of the hose in the end of the pipes on the wall, right? And then the other end of the flex hose in their mouth, right? You know, and maybe you have some duct tape to hold it in there, right? And then what you do, you have a table, maybe not totally straight, kind of curves like this, you know why, half moon shape, you know why? Because on the table you maybe have an electrical device or a taser, right? And then the electrical wire from taser to their groin or some kind of thing like that, right? And then what you do is something like piano keys. So it looks like piano keys. Then you have the player of the organ sit there to play, right? You know, you got your whole ensemble there, your whole instrument going on there, taser, the wire part, electrical part attached to their scrotum, you know, flex hose attached from their mouth to the pipes attached to the wall. And then there you go, play Ode to Joy. You know what I mean? Or make it a rave party, you know what I mean? And a couple other pedos there, and kind of be socking them in the stomach with something, so you have like a drum beat go on. It would be like ooh, 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 drum beat, like, and then you'd have then maybe have some strobe lights, right? Have some strobe lights going on, a bunch of people dancing like it's like a rave party, you know what I mean? And then you have a few people hanging upside down over a pit of alligators, well-deserved individuals, right? And have them hanging only so high where the alligators don't quite get them. So the purpose of that were so the alligators look like they're dancing, trying to jump after them. The alligators look, so you got some dancing alligators going on. You got a big rave party, and it's like so that's how you do it. But I know this is only fantasy and all, you know, and the justice system is really devoid of creativity. You know, this is only fantasy. You can't really do such a thing like that to punish them. You know what I mean? In real life, in the real justice system. But you know, if you did, maybe I don't know. Some of these people might think twice. You know what I mean? But I don't. But well, anyway, with all that put aside, at the very least, general population is in prison is an understatement. They deserve definitely. Definitely deserve to be not killed in prison too, because you want to keep them alive. So the other inmates just don't allow them to kill them, right? They make their life as miserable as possible, and make sure they're guarded so they don't hang themselves in prison. You know, you got to make sure of that. Totals. I mean, well, this one, yeah, 3,000 years, and pretty much. You got to read the article. It's pretty disturbing to even read, but yeah. So what they did is added each count, because this was going on over years and 3,000 years. And that's the only reason they give 3,000 years, because otherwise, you know what I mean, they ain't going to live that long unless they're going to keep doing that time in prison in the afterlife. If there's an afterlife, like if there's a hell, you know what I mean? You know, that's what I'm saying.